The Suicide Squad game controversy from Rocksteady has been heating up over the last few days. It all started when certain reviews suggested that the new Suicide Squad game was heading for disaster. The game was criticized not only for its poor story but also for the lack of imaginative gameplay. For the most part, it is suggested to be extremely repetitive. At the forefront of this controversy was IGN. They stated in their hands-on preview, "Unfortunately for Suicide Squad, once the fun story bits end, you're left with a much less inspired combat system and an open world that's filled with tedious tasks." IGN further goes on to state when discussing one scene where they had to battle the Flash, "While we have this provided boss fight footage against the Flash footage to reference, I just want to mention that I found this fight incredibly annoying. There's no indication where the Flash is most times, and he's the Scarlet Speedster, so he's just constantly zipping around the map. That didn't make the fight hard, it just made it frustrating." It is with this statement that the controversy started. It is important to note that Rocksteady, over the years, has set the standard for superhero games. What they built with the Arkham series is nothing short of amazing. Thus, the pressure on Rocksteady to continue with this standard is always there. This latest iteration is simply not what people expected out of Rocksteady. However, things went from bad to worse when IGN announced that they would not be receiving an early copy of the Suicide Squad game for review. Many within the gaming space regard this as a problematic practice. Providing reviews of games is an important function. Reviews, at the end of the day, are nothing more than opinions. Despite us calling them objective facts, being deprived of a copy can be problematic. Regardless of how you feel about the quality of reviews that IGN delivers, most will agree that they should not withhold games because they made a few bad remarks. Objectively speaking, Rocksteady is within its right. IGN is not owed a review copy. Secondly, it will be hard for me to convince you to feel bad for IGN. People have been unhappy with their reviews for years. Thus, most probably feel that they deserve this outcome. However, as gamers, we still depend on reviews to make important decisions. If developers withhold copies of the games due to negative comments, we will create a culture where reviewers won't speak honestly about games. In an effort to continue to receive games, they will only speak positively. This is not great for consumers. Rocksteady has always sent review copies through to IGN. This latest exclusion is directly related to their comments. Rocksteady has a right to do this. However, on a personal level, I do not like this exclusion, regardless of my personal feelings towards IGN. They are not entitled to a copy. However, I deserve an honest review of the game to make an informed decision. If only outlets that speak positively about the Suicide Squad game receive copies, how will we know if the game is worth buying?